Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, we will discuss about homeopathic treatment for heat cramps, heat exhaustion and heat strokes. Exposure to excessive heat can cause loss of body fluids and a rise in the body temperature. It can also occur due to prolonged exposure to high atmospheric temperature or a brief exposure to a very high atmospheric temperature, or due to heavy manual work in the high temperature, high humidity, and a hot environment. The body loses heat by diverting blood to the skin and by sweating. Profuse sweating may lead to an excessive loss of the fluids and salt, resulting in heat exhaustion. This condition is rarely serious, but its exposure to heat continues. The body's normal cooling mechanism breaks down and the temperature of the body rises further. So in this video, basically we will talk about the basic homeopathic medicines to keep with you in summers and hot weather, exposure to excessive heat, and the heat cramps, heat exhaustion and heat stroke. So before starting about the treatment for heat cramps, exhaustion and heat strokes, first of all, I would like to discuss what exactly is the meaning of heat cramps, first of all. So let's talk about heat cramps. So heat cramps are also known as Stoker's cramps and Fearman's cramps. These are very painful involuntary contractions of the large voluntary muscles of the arms, legs and trunk. They appear in men who work in hot, humid places, lose much water by copious sweating, that is a normal response of the body to environment, and drink water to replace that lost in perspiration. These patients are not dehydrated, but they have electrolyte deficiency. So this exactly is the meaning of heat cramps. Now next we'll talk about what is heat exhaustion. Heat exhaustion, this is an abnormal condition marked by weakness, dizziness, nausea, muscle cramps and fainting. It is caused by low level of the body fluids and salts resulting from exposure to intense heat or the inability to adjust to the heat. Body temperature is near normal. Blood pressure may drop but usually returns to normal as the person is placed in lying down position. The skin is cool, damp and pale. The patient is dehydrated. The person usually recovers with the rest and replacement of the water and salt. Now next we'll talk about what is heat stroke. Heat stroke is a very severe and sometimes a fatal condition that results from the failure of the body to regulate its temperature. This is caused by prolonged exposure to the sun or to high temperatures. Lessening or lack of sweating is an early symptom. Body temperature of 105 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, fast repulse rate, hot and dry skin, headache, confusion, blackouts, and convulsions may occur. The patient may have fluid and body sodium depletion as seen in classic heat exhaustion cases. So these are the meaning of heat cramps, heat exhaustion and heat strokes. Now next we'll talk about the clinical features, that is, what are the symptoms. First and the foremost symptom is high body temperature. So a core body temperature of 104 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 40 degrees Celsius or higher, obtained with the rectal thermometer is the main sign of heat stroke, exhaustion and cramps. Second symptom is altered mental state or behavior, that is confusion, agitation, slurred speech, irritability, delirium, seizures and coma. Next symptom is alterations in sweating. So your skin will feel hot and dry to touch, dry or slightly moist. Nausea and vomiting. You may feel sick to your stomach or vomit. Flushed skin, rapid breathing, racing heart rate. Your pulse may significantly increases because heat stress places a tremendous burden on your heart to help cool your body. And the next symptom is headache. Your head may feel throb. So these are the various symptoms of heat stroke, heat exhaustion, and heat cramps. Now next we'll talk about the causes, that what is the basic etiology, what are the various causes which are responsible for this. So first and the foremost cause is exposure to a hot environment. Second is strenuous activity. And other causes are wearing excess clothing, drinking alcohol, and becoming dehydrated. Okay, so these are the various causes which are responsible for heat cramps, heat exhaustion, and heat strokes. Now, very important. Now we will discuss about what is the ultimate treatment for sunstroke or heat strokes, you can say. So let's talk about the homeopathic treatment for heat strokes, or you can say sunstrokes. So sunstroke is a serious condition needing immediate medical interventions. Now one by one we'll talk about the homeopathic medicines which has been successfully used for the treatment of heat strokes, or you can say sunstrokes. So first and the foremost medicine, as you can see here on the screen, is clonidinum. So this is the most indicated remedy where the patient has a severe sudden headache with a throbbing sensation. The patient complains of a heaviness in the head and a feeling that the head is about to burst. In most cases, the pain in the head may get better after sleeping. Now the second medicine for heat stroke is amyl nitrosum. So amyl nitrosum is mostly prescribed for heat strokes in patients who develop redness in the face. The key feature of this medicine is a sensation of blood rushing to the head and face. The patient may complain of palpitations of the heart as well. Now the third medicine is belladonna. For the sunstroke with congestion of the head and the face, the patient requiring medicine belladonna will experience burning sensation on the face, a severe congestive headache, and redness in the eyes. The patient may faint due to weakness. The skin feels hot, red, and dry, and the complaints may aggravate with the least movement. Now our fourth medicine for heat stroke is gelsemium. Gelsemium is indicated for sunstrokes when patient feels dull and drowsy. In such cases, there is a weakness along with trembling. The patient may feel dizzy and confused. Gelsemium works well when there is vertigo with the blurring of the vision. In most cases, the patient may feel better on lying down. Now the fifth medicine, lacases. Lacases is an important remedy for a patient who get a pale face and may even faint during a sunstroke. Nausea and vomiting along with a cutting and depressing headache may also occur. The head is very sensitive to touch and the headache may get worse with a change in the weather. Now our last medicine, that is the sixth one, natrum carve. So natrum carve is extremely beneficial for heat strokes when the patient is susceptible to a change in the temperature. He may complain of tiredness, extreme weakness due to hot weather. It is a well-indicated medicine for the chronic effects of heat strokes. In most cases, the complaints may get worse with a little exertion. More medicines, as you can see here on the screen, for heat cramps, heat exhaustion, and sunstrokes or heat strokes, you can say. Okay, so that's all. This was all about the homeopathic medicines which has been successfully used for the treatment of heat stroke, heat cramps, and heat exhaustion. So in this video, we have discussed about the heat cramps, heat exhaustion, and sunstroke, or you can say heat stroke. We have discussed about the clinical features, what are the various causes which are responsible for this. And at last, we have talked about the treatment, that is homeopathic treatment for all these conditions. So that's all for today. See you guys in our next video. Till then, stay connected with us for more videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below, and yes, press the bell icon for more updates. Stay safe and stay healthy. And if you are suffering from any health problem, any other disease, or any condition, you can contact us. We have given our link on the screen. You can see here how to contact us. Criteria you can contact us through. So that's all for today. And thank you so much for watching this video.